Welcome back, YouTube, to Pause Play Some Games. I'm your host, narrator, commentator, whatever you want me to be, Pause. What I have for you today is a live commentary and second impression of the game Tera. It is produced by Bluehole Studio and is being published here in North America by Mass Entertainment. Tera is a game that launched in South Korea on January 25th, 2011, and is slated for a North American release on May 1st and a European release on May 3rd. Now, I'm actually getting to play Tera as part of their second closed beta test weekend. Normally, this type of game, especially like Korean MMO, I'm not really into too much, but with my first playthrough earlier, I was kind of impressed. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is actually go through the races really quick here as part of our character creation, and then we'll actually get into the character we're going to play, and I'll show you a little bit of the beginning area. This probably won't be the only video of it, because it'll be all weekend, so I'll have some other opportunities to record some gameplay for you guys. So, first off, the races we have here, there's no factions. It's one faction here, so there's no real thing you have to worry about as far as choosing which side you want to be on, just the one side. There's PvP, and we'll see how that works later on down the road. But your races here, you have human to start off with, just your basic human here. Of course, the blurb down here, which I'll leave it up long enough to read. I won't read them out for you, though. I trust you guys can read, hopefully. So, human male, and of course, human female. Another thing I've noticed in this game, big boobs for pretty much all except for one race, and we'll see when we get there. So yeah, the human, male and female. Kastanik, kind of demon looking, rough looking. Looks like he's gonna fuck some shit up. Male, female, very seductive. Again, lots of skin showing. Amon, even more demonic and evil looking. Nice skull on your armor, sir, but not sure about the midriff. I think you should have got some armor on that one all the way down. So male, female. Do I say it? The female has more cover than the male does. I feel like they should switch armor. Oh well. Next we have the Sapori. Very fun race, it looks like. Only males, no female. Looks like he likes to drink beer. Or ale. Or mead. Whatever they drink. So, there's that. The Elin. It's a Korean. It was launched in Korea. So, that's how it is. Only females. Bunny ears. But think about it. You don't want to get kicked. You don't want to get your ass kicked by a little girl, do you? I know I wouldn't. Baraka. He might as well just be a statue that moves. Only males, of course. I mean, I don't see statues getting it on at all. So, looks very powerful. This looks like his skin is almost kind of maybe made of stone. Kind of cool looking. And then high elves, because what fantasy game wouldn't be complete without any kind of elf? So high elves, of course, the male high elf looks pretty girly. Nice, nice tummy there, bro. How's it going? Nice, nice like, dress, sort of. Okay. And the females, which nice boobs. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. But again, I almost feel like, I mean, they shouldn't trade. Obviously, I don't think the dress would work on the dude. He doesn't have the boobs for it, but they're really showing about the same amount of skin. It's kind of funny. Though her hair is kind of weird for an elf. She's like, I don't care. I never really expected high elf females to have kind of that kind of hairstyle. Oh well. We're gonna roll on Elin. Just because I think that kicking the crap out of someone as a little girl would be hilarious. So, let's go to select class. Now, before I rolled a Sorcerer. That was a lot of fun. We have basically different classes here. We have Warrior, which isn't like your Warrior in most games. Warriors in most games are usually like heavy armor, sword and shield, ready to kick ass. Warrior in this game, as it says down here, evasive tank, sustained DPS, melee, leather armor. So they're more of like a, kind of almost like a rogue. If you've played World of Warcraft, you know what a rogue is. Yeah. Up next is your Lancer, which, that's, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lancer. This is a tank, absorption tank, melee, metal armor, so they do wear metal armor. And they're your traditional type of tank, absorption tank, which is mainly take the hits, heavy defense, big fucking lance. Up next is the Slayer. That's a gigantic sword. Burst DPS, melee, leather armor, so another leather armor, melee DPS class. Interesting. Next is your Berserker. That's a gigantic axe too. These are strong little girls. Burst DPS, melee, metal armor. So what you would traditionally expect from like a, more like a warrior, I would say. Next is Sorcerer, which I played earlier. They've used their little spinny disc things as their source for magic. Not much to say. Burst DPS, ranged, cloth armor, Sorcerer. Pretty much Sorcerer. You have your Archer, which is, again, you don't really get much you don't really get far from archery. Archery, her. Sustained DPS, ranged, leather armor. Pretty much like any other archer in any other MMO. Moving on. Priest. They really don't put a lot of clothes on these little girls. Priest, primary healer, ranged, cloth armor. Again, traditional priest. And the last is the Mystic, just support healer, ranged, cloth armor. So essentially what you would think is like a raid healer, or like a support. Like I said before, I did play a sorcerer here. I wanted to play a warrior, just because I thought that'd be a lot of fun to beat people with swords. Little girl beat people with swords. So we're gonna go ahead and move on with our warrior here. Okay, now we get some presets, and we won't get too in depth with this because it's kind of boring. If I remember reading correctly, the ears they have are tied to their hair type. Click that random button. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, let's I don't know. Does that work? I like the hair. Okay. I don't like the face. We'll change the face. Features. Unless this is the hair type. We'll leave the hair type. I like that. The hair looks pretty cool. Purple and everything. Face. There. Let's mess with the face here. Looks so fucking weird. What the hell? Okay. Alright. Oh, it looks so serious. Why so serious, face, bro? We'll change that. I think that worked, actually. Ornaments. These are the eyes. Oh, those work. Fine details. Here we go. So this all looks alright. I think we just want to change the mouth. Smiling little girl kicking her ass. That'd be hilarious. That works for me. Outfit. Preview character, various gear. Of course, we don't get to get any of this gear. It's basically how it'll look in various gear. Not bad. Voice. Okay. The highest pitched voice ever. We'll go with that. Edit name. We're gonna go with Scootaloo! Pony fans, Scootaloo. Finish. Whoa. Whoa. Take us back to the character selection screen. Here's the character I was working on before. Of course, pause. Sorcerer, pretty pink gloves. Yeah, kicking ass. Okay. So, Scootaloo it is.